Well, it's the only tractor full stop. There hasn't been another one like in our association. It's the only tractor powered by rotaries.
So we're at the Tooradin tractor pool with Bob with his crazy little twin rotor. Well, it's not a twin rotor, it's a twin engine twin rotor.
Twin rotary, two 13B rotaries.
Two 13Bs. Yeah. Two engines, how much power would that be making in total?
Well, we're probably getting somewhere about 550 to 600 horsepower combined out of the two of them. The rotaries aren't a very torquey motor, but they've sort of got a lot of horsepower. But if you can get the revs, it depends on the track. If the track, a lot of tracks I do very well, but if it's a very grippy track and the V8s can use all their power, I get down the field a bit. But it doesn't matter how much power you've got, you've still got to get it to the ground. I have a nephew who's a motor mechanic, does the stuff, and the extent port is to try and get some as much sort of torque down low as you can get. And the reason for the high exhaust is you get more power up to 6,000 revs. Yep. And then if I get over 6,000 revs, if I could take the top section off, I'd get another 3 or 4 kilowatts of power.
Would you get more than one season out of the engines? How long will they last?
Well, they were rebuilt to 10-to-1 compression, and this is about their 5th year. I've had to put another converter in the gearbox in 5 years. Well, the engines have a pulley built on the back of one and front of the other with teeth, metal pulleys, and there's a big heavy double chain, hooks them both together. And then for safety, there's about a 5mm thick steel cage going right round the whole lot, so if it breaks a chain, it can't fly out and hurt someone. Jatco Auto.
Jatco Auto, yeah.
But it's only got first and reverse. You've got first and reverse because there's a trans brake there which I don't use because it's got a fairly high stall converter, and I've got to have 4,000 hooked onto the sled out there. I've got over 4,000 revs before the back wheels start to move. Yeah. Because all you need is your first gear out there. You don't need any other gear.
Yeah, you're not building a lot of speed out there. So.
No, but the rules state that the engine, the gearbox and the diff have got to be derived from car components.
You mentioned before you're on pump fuel.
There are three classes of minis. This is a limited mini, which is the bottom class. I'm competing against 350 cubic inch V8s. We've got to have pump fuel, in other words, fuel from the service station. And they've got to be naturally aspirated with carburetors. You can't have fuel injection. Or the three classes, 770 kilograms, then the next event 825, and the next one is 900 kilograms.
So you compete in all three of those?
Yeah, compete in the three of those. Every tractor competes in 3 events for the day. Yep. And every time we go out of the pitch, we've got to go over the scales to have your weight checked. And if for any reason, before you do your event, if you come back into the pitch with your tractor, you've got to go over the scales again. To make sure that you're still complying to that weight rule.
What got you into the rotaries as opposed to the regular, small block shed?
Well, we went and saw down at Blackwell and saw a tractor pull. The next year we went down there again, and my nephew bought a tractor. So then I started going around to every tractor pull event with him there, and then Rotary Hoe was for sale, and I thought, we'll buy it.
So how long have you been racing this actual tractor?
This is my 27th season.
Wow.
Then the other thing I like about tractor pulling, 16-year-old with the learners can go out there and drive a tractor. Yeah. And I'm the oldest driver out there on the field today.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.